there's a story out now, Editor and Publishers, where I saw it, saying that, I don't know if you guys have seen this, 2 people killed in friendly fire recently, 2 U.S. soldiers.
Yeah.
Originally, they were reported as being killed by the enemy, and now they're thinking that it might be a friendly fire. At first, I saw that story, and we didn't cover it on the show. I didn't think it was that big a deal because friendly fire happens. I mean, obviously, it's tragic, but it's not like, aha, there was friendly fire. Yeah, there's friendly fire in every war, right? And I feel like we actually have been pretty good in not getting a lot of friendly fire.
Yeah.
Partly because it's not, like in the initial invasion, there was some friendly fire because it's harder to, there's an actual attacks and squadrons, da-da-da. I've got the wrong words, I'm sure, but there's a fog of war, and that's when friendly fire happens. Whereas most of the deaths these days is we're driving around and an IED blows us up. It's not like you're going to have a friendly fire IED. Right. So, but nonetheless, we've been pretty good about it. 2 guys die in friendly fire, it appears. So not a big story, but when you look into it, it turns out one of the guys was an 18-year-old that had just gotten through basic training, and he was supposed to get further training, another 4 months of training, where they do real-life, here's what's going to happen in Iraq type of training. And they didn't get a chance to because they were called up quick before because of the surge. So they sent him in. He's an 18-year-old. And then he died along with another soldier in a friendly fire incident, it appears. Now, people are wondering, hey, if he'd gotten that extra training, now, I don't really buy it, to be quite honest with you. It wasn't the 18-year-old that shot. He was the one that got killed. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they got, I read into the story, and they were in a building, and they were, had taken cover, and they got hit by a bomb, right? Like, I don't know if it was fired by a helicopter. I don't know where it was fired. It didn't say it in the article. But the building got hit by a bomb. So the people firing it, I mean, they don't know the guy in there is trained or not trained. If he was trained, would he have not been in that building? Yeah, I'm not really buying that explanation. But still, sending an 18-year-old without proper training to Iraq, overall, not a great idea.
Yeah.
And the kid, God, they talked to his dad, and when he was 17, he was all gung-ho about joining the Army, and after September 11th, he was like, no, we got to fight back. And they sent him to Iraq. He's there for a week, goes into a building, boom, gets blown up, he's dead. It's just, and, for people who are all gung-ho about, we're going to go fight. Dude, you don't know what's going to happen. It's not like you think it is. I mean, these statements you would think are obvious, but apparently they're not obvious to everybody. You're going to go fight, and then the first day you could get blown up by an IED, and what happened? Where was the fight? There was no fight. And you're in the middle of a Shiite-Sunni thing that has nothing to do with 9/11. You're all gung-ho, but the Shiites didn't hit us, the Iraqi Sunnis didn't hit us. What are you gung-ho about? I just feel sick about the poor kid. And then the guy who died with him, it was his last day. He served 14 months in Iraq.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't know that.
And I mean, it's like out of a movie, and he'd taken a picture right before he died, saying, hey, it's my last day in Iraq, and he sent the picture, I guess, by computer or whatever, and he was so excited to be going home, and damn it, on the last day he dies. NBC ran a story of a soldier who'd come home, and this made the rounds on the internet a lot, and he goes and surprises his son at school on his son's birthday. They're having a birthday party for him, and then his dad comes in and says, hey, how you doing? And the kid just starts bawling. Like, he's hugging his dad so tight, and he's so happy he's back home, and it's like nearly impossible not to cry, right? And it's like, I almost feel like it's a little unfair because that would happen in any war, justified or not justified, right or wrong.
Of course.
Right. But at the same time, when it's a wrong war, when we didn't have to go in that war anyway,